Good morning, America, with another episode of Spanish Man TV, sponsored by Shiba Inu Comics and Things. It looks like Shiba Inu Comics and Things is added some new books. I see we have 249 and 250 of Marvel Midas Avengers, the Demon Storm storyline. What else did we add? We added Dark Mind Macropolis, Image Chromium. What else did we add? We added a Marvel Superhero Secret War number 5 when the X-Men finally enter the fight. I think we also added, let's see, I think we added let me see. Everything the same. Oh, we added this Alpha Flight number 28. The Beyonder Secret Wars 2 last issue of Binder. This could be a book that is going to be tough to find. I think this book has a lot of potential. Look at the cover, the artist. Once Secret Wars comes into play in the Marvel Universe, this may be one of the covers that will be after. To be found in a 9.8 white pages. It's going to be a tough one. Black background. I think this is a tough one. A real tough one to find in 9.8. These are the ones, 15, 20 years from now when all the data is actually going to be out. These are the type of books that are going to be like extremely rare and their value is going to start showing. We got still the same Dr. Aphra, first appearance, Echo, Origins, a couple of Spider-Man. I sold a couple of Spider-Man. Somebody bought from me 353, 57, and 66 for $240. It comes out to $80 a whop plus shipping. That's not bad for him, and that's not bad for me. We both win because that's about the correct price. So now, what are we going to be talking about today? Let's go with my man James Tynion. He's going to be writing this book right here that's coming out on April, I think. So you should keep an eye on this book. It might flop though, and then you can wait into the aftermarket or get it before it comes out. What this book got going for it is that the Sandman universe, you're going to have the Sandman show that is coming on Netflix. And it's seen to have a pretty high budget. Because that's the only way you're going to give it justice. So if they hit with that, I could see this character moves on to another show. And this character first appearance was, I think if my memory serves me right, Sandman number 10. But he probably gonna be paying a pretty penny to get his first appearance. But James Tynion, he has a great following. He has Department of Truth, Something is Killing the Children, House on a lake, House in the Lake House, or on the lake. And some of these have like $100,000, 100,000 plus print run, and they going above cover. So he does have a following. They tend to be more on the thriller, mystery type, but he is a great writer. He's doing his thing. And then he stepped away did his independent thing and sustaining it heavily every click. So I gotta give him props. So you can't sleep on this. And then if you want to invest some more money, you go Sandman 10. And don't sleep on those Sandman 10 like trade paperback that puts all that story in a trade paperback, because that also goes in those hills. Trade paperback, if you get them in a good condition, hey, they are very limited, man. When people realize, they're gonna be running for those. What else we gonna talk about today? We don't got much to talk about today. Oh, I see Crow right here. Crow got punished. You know why? Because so I think they stole like a lot of money from their centralized exchange. But anybody that lost their money, the exchange gave the people their money. So that's a good thing. The bad thing is that they stole a lot of money and we don't know how much more. So I don't know if this is the low. But Crow is reaching price point that you should be looking at. No advice. I don't own no Crow, but I'm planning to own Crow. No advice from me. But Crow is seen to be reaching one more drive down probably, or it could be a fake out, and this was the drive down when like people kind of knew, but then it made it public. This is a drive down, then we digested it, we were okay with it, and then the market dictated, and then some more news coming. So can this drive down a little more and become a great deal? Yeah, you could play Crow. I like Crow because Crow is playing like a known style. Like if I was comparing it to Kung Fu, and you got Shiba Inu, it's an unknown Kung Fu. You got Crow. Crow Kung Fu is known. The style, the entire approach is a successful approach. It's been proven in the real world, and then they just try to transpose it to the crypto world. So, hey, when you put like what they pay Stable Center like 800 million or 700 million. I mean, that mean you serious. That mean you really you ready to lose it all. For that, at these prices, no advice. Again, you may be thinking that you should be buying some Crow, man. I've been watching Crow. So this, you could be getting some good entry point with maybe one more drive. Another one that you may be getting good entry points to is Polymath. Polymath may be giving you a good entry. So if you're thinking long term, 5, 10 years, if you're thinking long term, you should just be buying Polymath now. No advice. You should be buying Polymath right now. And just tuck it away. They're first movers. So at the end of the day, they're going to end up with some type of market share. It may not be dominance, but since they're first movers, they're going to eat some of it. And for that, the value is way higher than this right here. But nobody beats my man Shiba. The ultimate currency. The ultimate company. For the people, by the people, doing it with the people. For that, Shiba might dominate. Alright, let's move on. Another thing that I was thinking about is Star Brand right here. Where's that at? Star Brand. Right here. She finally grew up. Well, but I don't know how temporary this is. Maybe they're giving you like a little omen. I'm about to put my Nostradamus. Cholodamus, activate. Cholodamus, activate. I mean, when they start making lines like these in here, the Deathlocks who protect the multiverse meet the Earth 616 Avengers, seeking out the greatest hero ever of the era. It turns out They were talking about Star Brand, whose sunlight shines on all corners of creation. Before the Avenger can even react to a revelation, the team is attacked by Black Skull and Ghost Goblin. Despite being told to stand back, Starbrand uses her power to take down the villains. However, after using her powers to stop the Ghost Goblin Skull Bomb, Starbrand emerged from the smoke as seemingly fully grown hero. Right here, wow. So we getting a cameo here, first appearance, we don't know. Most likely this is gonna sell out and you might be able to grab it in the second print. I'll be looking out for the second print if she's on the cover and start picking that up. So obviously they have play for this character in the future. You won't be making revelations like this in the 616 continuum if you're not, you know, leaving breadcrumbs so when other writers come in, you can further the character. So y'all need to start picking up. I got these, man, I got like 7 of these or 10 of these. I was picking these up for cheap because I knew better. I was Cholodamus this one long time ago. I was ahead of Cholodamus. I was Spanish Damas, the greatest of all Damas. I was buying this long time, and 26. I don't be playing around when I be seeing stuff. See, this is the baby right here. This is the first appearance as a baby. And I think it's another one like a 34 that is a second print. You got 31. Let's look at all the alternate cover now. We got 32. Alternate cover now. 33. Oh man, I like this one. I think it's the other one. Age of Kashu. That was a nice storyline. That was a nice. I should just rewatch that right here. The second print right here. I should be getting the second print, man. Come on, man. That's baby brand right there, so. How can you not go hunting for this book, bruh? Hey, I could only bring you to the lake and tell you drink from the waters of goodness. But it's up to you. It's up to you. This is America. Do as you please. Long live the great Shiva.